Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today is my 37-week pregnancy update. We made it to 37 weeks and she's officially not a preemie anymore. She can come any day now and she will be fine, and I'm so thankful for that. So many things happened this week, so let's start right with the video. I will start this video off with the highlight of the week, which was we went to the movie theater this week because I had one request before I give birth. I wanted to see the movie Mamma Mia 2. And they just came out in the movie theaters here in Germany, so I went with my sister and my husband because my sister's here now. And I noticed that she was so active the whole movie. She was moving like crazy. Even my husband noticed it because my belly was doing all those weird movements the whole movie. And especially during the songs, she was going crazy in there. I was like, wow, this girl surely loves the songs and the movie. And as soon as we walked out of the movie theater and went into the car, she fell asleep. Usually she's really active in the car because she doesn't like the car, because I don't know, maybe because she's squished or something, because I can't really sit comfortable in the car anymore. But nothing. She slept through the whole car ride at home. She slept all the way through the night until like late at night when we went to bed, because we went to the movies in the afternoon. And that was crazy. One thing that also happened in that movie theater, because I can officially, or I don't like pants anymore. Even maternity pants, like the top belly band is like squishing into my belly and it hurts. So I don't like wearing them anymore because my belly is so big. Even if I put the band down, it pushes into the baby or in my like lower belly, and that hurts even more. So I just don't like wearing pants anymore. And the only pants that I am able to wear that are somewhat comfortable are my overalls, but they're long, and we have summer. So in the movie theater, it was raining outside when we went to the movie theater, and I was wearing those because I wanted to be comfortable in the movies. Bummer was they didn't have an AC, so it was so hot in that theater. And I pulled off the top of my overalls. Then I pulled up my shirt to expose my belly. I mean, nobody could see except my husband, because nobody was sitting next to me except my husband. And it was dark, so I didn't care because it was so hot and I was sweating so much in there. For me, it is no pants every day. I'm walking around in underwear and shirt at home, and that's it, because I don't like pants anymore. They're so uncomfortable and it's so hot outside, like crazy. Anyways, let's start with the symptoms of the week. I started off the week noticing that my belly did drop. My baby is so low into my pelvis now that the pressure is so high that my hips sometimes really hurt, and my pubic bone has so much pressure on it, and her head is really low already. I can breathe a little better because I have more room up here. My stomach is feeling much better when I eat. Of course, when she's kicking and she's kicking up into my ribs, then I can't breathe because she's big and I have a really small, short torso. So, but usually when she's like sleeping or when she's calm, I have more room to breathe. Due to the pressure down there though, I have to pee all the time now, during the night, during the day. And if I wait too long, it is kind of painful to go to the bathroom and pee, to just release it, because there's so much pressure down there. I've noticed that this week. The first day of that week, I also noted that I have to be more careful when it comes to the sun, because we have really high temperatures this week and they're supposed to get even higher. And I was just having breakfast outside with my sister and the sun was coming up. It was not even high yet and it was not even really hot yet, but I noticed that my head was getting hot. And so we put up the sun umbrella, and so I was sitting in the shade, but I think it was just too late because I was feeling kind of sick to my stomach. And so I went inside, laid here down into my bed, and she came in and she's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Well, I feel so nauseous. I don't know, something." Yeah, I think it was I was in the sun for too long. And It was not even 5 minutes later when I noticed, uh-oh. So I went to the bathroom, I had to throw up. But after that I felt much better. The nausea was gone and I didn't have it for the rest of the week. So it was just that one time because I overdid it in the sun. So that showed me that I have to take it easy now and not expose myself to the sun too much. I did notice that I have, due to my lack of sleep, because I have to pee so much and I'm getting so uncomfortable when I lay down now, that I really don't sleep well anymore, that I'm just overall super tired during the day. Everything is just so exhausting for me, and the heat in addition to that is really exhausting for me as well. I get my belly out basically all the time, and like I mentioned, I walk around without pants at home because I'm just hot and uncomfortable, and then I usually get myself like a little bucket with cold water and put my feet in it to make it through the day, which is really nice. I mean, it's a summer pregnancy and we have such a heat going on here in Germany right now. So sometimes I'm really glad when there's one day where it is a little cooler, but usually that means like the weeks before when it's raining that I just feel awful and that I'm tired and sleepy and headaches and all that jazz. So I'd rather have the heat then because I feel a lot better doing that. I did notice that my dreams are getting more and more vivid again. For example, I had this dream from Thursday to Friday that I was losing my mucus plug on Friday, and my dad had his birthday on Saturday. So I was thinking, in my dream I was thinking, no girl, you cannot get here on Saturday because everybody in our family is sharing birthdays. And I was like, no, you should get your own day. Come on, you don't want to share your birthday with a family member again. So I was like, you should come Sunday. Nobody has their birthday on Sunday, come Sunday. But then I was thinking in the dream that my husband gets 3 days off when the baby's born. So I was like, okay, so he would have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with the baby. But if she gets here on Saturday morning, he would also have Saturday. So he would have 5 days. Oh, you can come on my dad's birthday, it's fine. You can come anytime now. I woke up and I was kind of like excited because, oh, maybe that's a hint that something is starting now. And I checked like all Friday if there was something going on, but of course I did not lose my mucus plug. I still haven't, so there's nothing going on there. It was just a dream. My sister's dream was officially wrong also. She had a dream that I was giving birth within a week. The week has been over for another week now and nothing happened, so she was wrong too. One thing that now we are coming to the TMI symptoms, but towards the end of the pregnancy and giving birth can get messy, and it is TMI and gross, and I want to be totally honest with you. I noticed that was, I think, Sunday or Saturday morning during breakfast. I was sitting having breakfast and then I felt this plop and then lots of water came out down there. And I was thinking for the first second, I was like, what was that? And I was like, oh, did my water break? And I was kind of excited. But then I went to the bathroom and I checked and I was like, oh, it's like super clear and it's more than it has been before. Like it was really liquidy and it's like, okay, what is it? Did I pee myself? So I smelled it, but it did not smell like urine. So I was like, oh, maybe it was my water. And I was so excited all of a sudden. I was like, okay, if it gets more, because it was just a little bit compared to like the whole amniotic fluid that is supposed to be in there. So I was like, oh, maybe I should just like watch for it the whole day and see what happened and see if I get contractions or anything. Nothing happened. And it never happened again since then. So no more water. I think maybe it was just really liquidy discharge, I guess. But nothing happened. I do have Braxton Hicks contractions pretty often now. I have them every day and usually they're like 5, 6, 7 contractions in a row and they're practicing and then they stop again. They have been kind of painful, not always. Like sometimes they're just really, really uncomfortable and yeah, they're not the real deal yet. Another thing, talking about TMI symptoms, for the past 4 days, I have noticed that I have to use the bathroom for number 2 quite often. When I became vegan or plant-based a year ago, I noticed that I had to go to the bathroom, do number 2 3 times a day, morning, lunchtime, and at night, which started to become normal for me, and I was like, wow, my digestive system is working really well. This is awesome. As soon as I got pregnant, that slowed down a lot. So I only had to go for like every other day, every 3 days once. And so I was like, okay, this is pregnancy, this is normal, something, stuff changes. I did not have constipation though. It was just normal stool, but every other day or every 3 days. And for the past 4 days, I noticed that I have to go at least 3 to 5 times a day. Starts right in the morning. Usually I go 3 times by the time lunchtime comes around. I already had to go to the bathroom 3 times to do number 2, which is crazy to me. And then sometimes I have it again in the afternoon and at night, and I'm like, I'm not eating more than usual or more than before, but I have to go so many times now. I do not have diarrhea yet. Some people have asked me that because diarrhea can be a sign that labor is starting soon. I did not have that. It is soft, but it is not diarrhea. So lots of TMI, but that's what happened. That's what I've noticed. And I was like, oh, this is different. Yeah. At night, I've also been really, really hot, even though it's kind of cool in here. We do not have a window that goes outside. So we opened that door and opened the window in that room next door so that we would get some kind of fresh air in, because I'm only sleeping in my t-shirt and I have a thin blanket because I don't like sleeping not being covered. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I can't sleep when I'm not covered. But still, I got so hot and I'm sweating so much and I have to drink so much then. That is kind of crazy. So I'm sweating during the day because it's hot outside, and then at night because I'm just super hot and hormonal, I guess. That stinks, to have to shower every morning and night again, because I don't like it on my skin. It makes my skin kind of dry. So then I also want to touch on a emotional aspect about being pregnant with a rainbow baby after 3 miscarriages. In my heart, I know that we will have this baby, that she will be fine, that she will be healthy, and that we will finally be parents and have her and be able to hold her and kiss her and snuggle her. My heart just knows that. But my head is always getting in the way. Because now that I'm coming towards the end of my pregnancy, my head is like, oh, so the pregnancy is ending soon. The last 3 times when my pregnancy ended, I was just not pregnant anymore. There was no baby, there was no happiness, it was just tears and a hole in my heart and being sad all the time and not pregnant anymore. It was just over. And my head is sometimes giving me that feeling again of like, oh, soon it's gonna be over and then you're not pregnant anymore. But my head doesn't, I don't know how to describe it, my head can't wrap its head around that there will be a baby, that everything will change for us, that we will be parents, and that we have this little girl with us. And even though I'm so happy and excited in my heart that she's here soon, my head sometimes is like, okay, soon pregnancy's over and then we just go on with our normal ways. But it's not like that. We will have a baby, we will be parents, and I don't know how to describe it. It's the weirdest feeling. I tried to talk to my mom about it, but she never had miscarriages, so she's like, I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me, but I try to understand, because it's just, I cannot put it in words. It's so weird. Like, there's this fear or this thinking of, oh yeah, I've been there, done that, of being pregnant then not pregnant, but that doesn't mean that your life is going to change forever because there was never a baby. And now there will be a baby, and my head just can't get around that idea. I don't know. It's just, sometimes it makes me really emotional because my heart is just so excited for birth to start soon and meeting our daughter, while my head is still there. Oh, don't get too excited. Like, it's just gonna be over again and there's nothing gonna be there. Even though my heart knows that this time it's gonna be different. And I don't know, maybe you have experienced that with your rainbow baby, maybe you know what I'm talking about if you've been there, done that. It's just the weirdest thing, and it had me really emotional this week, and especially because of that I have been really MIA on social media or reading comments on Facebook, because I'm just really in an emotional state and everything triggers me and makes me really sad, and then I cry, and I just yeah, I'm an emotional wreck right now sometimes. I try to stay positive and be excited, but my head is just always in the way. Like, ugh, I wish I could just turn it off. But yeah, that's it for my 37-week pregnancy update. Lots has been going on, as you can tell, this week. I'm excited to see if we will see each other next week in our pregnancy update, or if the babies will be here by then. Family is already putting in some guesses when the baby will be here. We got the first calls of, hey, do you have any signs of labor yet? So that had started officially. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this update. I will have my bump of the week in the end of the video, and I will hopefully see you guys soon in my next video. Bye guys.